Welcome, I'm Dr. Connie Kam with the Leadership and Learning Center. I'm excited to talk with you today about our comprehensive accountability framework. Through this framework, districts develop a structure that unifies and aligns all of their practices and policies toward the goal of system-wide learning and continuous improvement. To develop this framework, a design team of district stakeholders is formed. This design team includes building and district leaders, board members, community members, teachers, union leadership, and parents. Their role is to develop a customized framework that supports the district's vision and strategic goals. This framework supports districts that already have a strategic plan as well as districts that do not. The framework includes several interconnected components that are anchored in research. One of these components includes improvement templates and practices for schools and central office departments that support state and district requirements and that are based on the Leadership and Learning Center's planning, implementation, and monitoring research. Another important component of the Comprehensive Accountability Framework concentrates on the data teams process. In the framework, the design team outlines data team protocols and implementation guidelines for both teacher-based teams and central office department teams. The main goal of these teams is to generate and analyze pertinent data and to alter their practices in response to their data analysis. In addition, the framework also includes an overview of the elements in an effective, ongoing evaluation system that supports professional growth for all of the adults in the district. Another of the key components in a comprehensive accountability framework is the description of a rigorous curriculum design model. In this model, assessments and differentiated instructional strategies are woven into performance-based units of instruction that are aligned with prioritized learning standards. To support all of the components in the framework, sections on professional development, communication protocols, resource management, and celebrations and support are also included. Once a comprehensive accountability framework is developed by the design team and accepted by the Board of Education, it is written into board policy. There are 3 phases to this process that the Leadership and Learning Center facilitates. 1, the design team develops the framework. 2, the design team then becomes the guiding coalition and works with other district leaders to implement the components of the framework. And 3, the guiding coalition continues to operate with district leaders and members of the Board of Education to sustain the policies, practices, and protocols included in this customized framework. In our current era, it's becoming increasingly clear that it is our task to transform teaching, leading, and learning. As a nation and as a profession, we are rising to this challenge. The Comprehensive Accountability Framework is anchored on the Common Core State Standards, or your state's standards. It includes an array of rich formative and summative assessment practices, and it supports the guidelines outlined in both Race to the Top and the current state waiver opportunities. Most importantly, however, this Comprehensive Accountability Framework champions deep and continuous learning for both students and adults. In order to provide a closer look at the benefits of a comprehensive learning framework, I recently had the opportunity to interview 2 school district leaders who have extensive experience with this framework. I would like to invite 2 guests to join us to talk more in depth about the Comprehensive Accountability Framework. Dr. John Van Pelt from the Lake Villa District 41 in Illinois and Dr. Bonnie Bell from the Claremont Unified School District. Welcome to both of you.
Glad to be here.
Dr. Van Pelt, 5 years ago, we established a comprehensive accountability framework in your district. Would you talk a little bit about the impact that you have seen on leading, teaching, learning in your district based on the work that we did?
Well, to begin with, we have a unified and aligned school improvement process, which includes all aspects: curriculum, instruction, common assessments, interventions, and the work, of course, of our learning teams. The benefit that we can see so far has been increased student achievement. Our district really did begin at a fairly high point regarding achievement. Since that time, during the last 5 years, we've been able to realize increasing achievement in all subjects and all grade levels. And probably one of the most important aspects is that we've also been able to realize gains in our subgroups. Our special needs students in particular and our ELL students have also benefited by the Comprehensive Accountability Framework. We've been able to provide high levels of professional development and support for our staff, which has really been instrumental to that success. And then I think most importantly, it's given us a focus to be able to determine which initiatives are having the greatest impact on achievement. And of course today with limited resources, that's really important information for our school district to have.
I've been incredibly impressed by how well you and your design team have both implemented and sustained your framework. You have a great deal to be proud of, so congratulations.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. Really, the congratulations really goes to our staff. Our district would not have been able to do this. I know that for a fact without the support and the guidance and direction from the Leadership and Learning Center. It just wouldn't have been possible, so
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Bell, you've had an opportunity to observe the development of a comprehensive accountability framework in a large urban district. What kind of growth, what kind of change have you seen in these participants, these design team participants, as they have developed this framework?
Well, it's been a wonderful opportunity to watch a transformation taking place right before my eyes. I think what's exciting is to see the unity that is being developed between all of the stakeholders. There's a symbiotic relationship being created between community members, district office staff, as well as school site personnel, and giving them a common language and a common voice to what's truly important in education. What's exciting to me is the deep understanding regarding the research that's being shared and their interpretation of that research, and developing connections between the rigorous curriculum design model with it and data teams, as well as their school improvement plans. Due to their passion and their energy of the work that surrounds the comprehensive accountability framework, that student achievement is going to soar over the next few years.
Yeah, I feel pretty certain of that too, and it's been such a tremendous benefit to have you there as an observer. Now, you also are an assistant superintendent in your own district. How has your observation of the development of this framework impacted your work in your district?
Well, like John shared with us, is that it's truly a game changer. And although we're at the infancy stages of starting the dialogue with regards to the comprehensive accountability framework, we are having those conversations about what's truly important in educating children in the 21st century and setting non-negotiables for ourselves as we move forward in educating children of the future.
Excellent. Thank you both for being with us. We really appreciate it.
Having us.
Absolutely. For those of you who are interested in a comprehensive accountability framework, you can contact the Leadership and Learning Center. I will tell you, in every district in which we have implemented a framework, great gains in both student learning and adult growth have occurred. Thank you so much for being with us, and we look forward to further contact.